showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Oh, and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the KState Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. KState about to kick off to get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Georgia's offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting that he's...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The give to the back. Strong, firm tackle. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To throw, it's Stockton. Grab behind the line, it's Frazier. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. To the air on 1st down. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He wants to throw it again. Good timing on the quick out. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Dogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target over the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Quarterback running on the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He caught it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So the KState Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Gives it on the option. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Kennedy. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The give to the single back. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Got a man. It's Ridley. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hands it off. Makes one man miss. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. It's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They'll run play action. And the defense, got him at the 27. This pressure from the defensive front is overwhelming, much like when 3-time All-American David Pollock played on the Georgia defensive front. Whatever happened to that guy?
A washed-up old guy. I heard bad things about that guy. But no, when you look at these defenses Georgia's had, these dominant defenses, man, it's just big, physical guys up front. You think about the Jordan Davises, the Trayvon Walkers of the recent past, just guys that dominate a football game. You have to know where they're at on every snap.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hogan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lockett. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Scanning the field. It's Kennedy. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. power football with the run. Crosses the 35. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Georgia going up tempo.
It's a good-looking run, and I'll say this. I know Georgia's always been known to run the football. They always want to be really physical, but it starts up front. They always seem to have great units on the offensive line. Guys that communicate and guys that get pushed. They put many running backs into the NFL, but it's because of these big old hog mollies up front.
Here's the handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Now from inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
31, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get
going for the goal line, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Georgia!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time.
On the run, it's Edwards.
Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air. It's Kennedy. It's complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Got it in the middle. It's Edwards. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wants to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. He did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give on the option. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia ready to dive it up on another first down. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Humphries. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Humphries. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Humphries. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Got it in the middle. It's Barber. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
And the Bulldogs will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Gets it to him on the screen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Looking for a man. It's Kennedy. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Dogs! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the gun, the ground game. Look out, he's got room. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. They'll run the screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Toss sweep to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And you can easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Kennedy. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You got to be so careful, too, Dave, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Red pass hits complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Barber. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. Fakes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up 14 over Arizona State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Snagged in the middle, H. Carter. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Ridley. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. They just keep firing. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Final minute now of the third quarter. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the RPO, complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Thrust that arm out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. We start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. The option look. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Lockett. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. To the air, it's Kennedy. Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at
is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Wildcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking deep. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Oh, he was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The give on the inside. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. He now has 80 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. The Dogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia! And the stomping has commenced.
The offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to run it. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Shake, another broken tackle. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. Off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. To the air, it's Kennedy. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Hogan.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Crosses the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. They'll give it to the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.